Nard out here with a new CSGO tips and tricks video sent by you, the viewers. If you want to share your tricks, join my Discord to have a shot of winning a prize if your trick becomes a part of the pro CSGO meta. Note, there will be some pro CSGO tricks in the video because I did not have enough clips from my viewers. So let's change that and help me out with my next video. Without further ado, let's begin. This infinite molly from outside apps to below window is interesting in the fact that it's first an infinite molly, but second, if somehow you could find a way for it to land more towards underpass, then it could be useful seeing how common the pro scene that the CTs are jumping underpass and holding a potential off angle for mid. Before we continue with some more tricks, I want to thank today's sponsor, which is Skinport, a very easy and smooth CSGO marketplace where you could buy and sell your CSGO skins. Skinport has over 630,000 CSGO skins to choose from, so you can look stylish while performing these tricks. What I love about Skinport is that there is no fee for buyers, and that buying skins is so much cheaper than if you were to use the Steam market. For example, take a look at the Karambit Marble Fade, which the lowest price on Steam market is $1,333. On Skinport, the lowest price is $850. You're saving close to $500, which you could use to buy other skins. Skinport is very secure with a Trustpilot score of 4.9 out of 5 rating. Whether you're buying or selling CSGO skins, then please use the link below in the description to try out Skinport. From the rafters lower site, you can molly the pipe, which goes through the floor above the vents, and it's gonna burn anyone that's near this area here. Did you know you could throw the crane one-way smoke from Tetris? You'll aim here, then left and right click throw. This smoke will land the same as if you were to throw it from the original position. Twist has an alternate way to molly top mid when windows smoked off. Instead of jumping on top of the wood, you're going to stand in front of the wood, aim here at the wall, then without moving your mouse, strafe to the back wall of window, then run forward and left click throw. The molly, as you can see, covers the whole area behind the boxes. Rain is going to throw the classic CT connector one-way smoke off the middle wall to the left of the arrow, and he actually used this smoke a couple of times in the other overpass matches leading up to this one here. However, never saw any action on the opposite end of it. But this time around, he gets lucky as Perfecto greets him, and Rain, being the Giga Chad he is, answers with some bullets. An easier way to smoke top con versus the spongy smoke is to stand in front of the trash, aim below this dark smudge, run one step forward and jump throw. You would use this smoke for a fast mid to A rush to block out any CTs inside connector. FaZe Clan plant lower and Perfecto plans on going down through vent, but that could be a death trap, right? Well, Perfecto says otherwise, where he drops down with the flash he throws, and he pre-fires as he does so when he drops. Kerrigan peeks into a flash and gets killed. Unlucky timing peek from Kerrigan. Did you know there's a gap in triple that you can see through towards default, as Rain does here, holding to see if Simple walks into his crosshair? How did I not know about this after having so many hours into the game? Here are two ways to flash Ivy from Tetris and headshot for your teammate to swing and get a free kill from short. Some players will jump throw this flash, aim at this part of the crate, and then from headshot, Alex puts his crosshair on the tip of the building, left click throw. Go ahead and learn these two flashes as your teammates will love you later. In MSL's newest Ancient Nade video, he does show the CT smoke from behind Xbox, where you'll aim at the top of the line here and then jump throw. The problem with this smoke is that it doesn't fully cover CT, meaning like it's going to leave a gap here towards the left. He does cover this in the video. I spent 5 minutes trying to find a lineup and gave up, so if you do find a smoke from this position that leaves no gaps, please share it with me. Did you know you can make this jump from the balk of T-Apps onto the rooftop? I had 2 of my members from my community show this jump off because I legit have silver movement and could not land it to save my life. Look at this nice knife glove combo that you could buy from Skinport using my link below in the description, 0% buyer's fee, and way cheaper than the Steam store. A-site flash from Summer inside apartments. He will be stuck in front of the wall towards the right here, and he will aim top green, then left click throw. The flash will bounce off top default, landing mid-site, blinding the site player. You usually see this flash thrown with the site lineup in case apps is smoked off. To smoke jungle from underpass, stand here, then look for this gap and move your mouse up to the wires, then jump throw. This smoke is pretty forgiving. If you think the T's are planting for tunnels and you have a nade, you could just throw it off single and it bounces towards that plant position. However, Hummer here aren't planting there, but cool idea nonetheless. One-way smoke for B apps, you're going to get into this corner, aim right of this block, then jump throw. Afterwards, you're going to get onto the sofa inside kitchen to peak balcony and van where you have a one-way smoke to work with. Perfect short smoke from Nickelback, who is crouched behind single, and he's going to aim to the left of the circle on this box. He will then stand up and then left click throw. Very easy smoke. Here's a better way to smoke long A door near mid door. You want to get alongside the middle of this wall, and then you'll aim above this line, then jump throw. This smoke will cover the long A door perfectly. STY is going to go for the set wallbang for the left side corner of Cheetah that my viewer Sharpie showed off in a previous trick video. He does tag up Rain down to 43 HP. NartOutHere came up with this one-way smoke thrown from long that lands outside of apps. You don't need an op, I'm just showing you where to aim, which is the gap here, then you'll jump throw. Your teammate pushing apps can use this smoke to see if anyone is towards the other end of the halls, towards the T side. If they do spot somebody, they have a one way to work with, in which they have the advantage. If not, then they can get the info and push if they like. Here's how to smoke Moto from outside T spawn. You're going to stand on this side of the barrel, aim at this part of the roof, then run 3 steps forward and jump throw. Rob's with an easy way to smoke elbow from Donut Tunnel. You're going to stand in the cubby and you're going to aim at this part of the line, then jump throw. What's phase backwards? Easy AF. Give this long boost on top of the wood pallet next time you're on eco. Simple, pinging for electronic to get on top of the pallet to where Simple gets on top of his head. Rain gets annihilated, swinging into a double peek and does not know where and who to look at. You can molly bridge from CT mid, stand anywhere here, and you're going to aim above this door handle, then run 2 steps forward and jump throw. The molly goes infinite and beyond. Will be interesting to see if any pro teams use this one. This is the first time I've seen in a pro match where an instant top con smoke is thrown. OC does miss a smoke, and if you want to see how to throw it, I'll link it below. The purpose of the smoke is that it lands much faster than the ones you throw from the back wall, allowing for any fast mid plays, because sometimes those smokes don't bloom, and you're already up connector or up cat. Another first time smoke I've seen thrown in pro play is this instant yellow smoke thrown from Mopaz that is covered on my channel, which I'll link below in the description. FaZe are in a half buy and Brokey will throw a deep short smoke that's intended to block off the vision of the pit players to allow FaZe to enter into A site. However, this smoke is thrown initially as a fake to pull any rotations while 3 of the FaZe clan players will wrap long to A, which Brokey after flashing short picks up a smoke to throw the A wrap smoke that blocks off pit as 3 of his teammates rush from long to A. Nice tactic from Kerrigan, but it doesn't pan out this round. A very simple one-way smoke thrown from Ivy by Alex. You'll just aim at the shadow here, then left and right click throw while standing. You have a gap to the left to peek down yellow to ramp, and the T's won't be able to spot you. Enjoy your free kills. However, in pro play, when T's hear the top yellow smoke, they know it's a one-way and they avoid peeking it, but in pugs and matchmaking, you already know the T's will peek. Safest way to molly pit is by getting in this doorway in boiler, set your crosshair on this part of the wood, then without moving your mouse, strafe next to the half wall, jump throw. This is the safest way rather than exposing yourself to molly big pit. Farlick smokes cave and then he flashes mid twice. The first flash is your standard mid flash, and most commonly you'll see pros throw a second flash in the same position. However, Farlick switches it up and he throws it in the opposite direction towards the right. The reason being is that this second flash won't blind his teammates at all. That first flash that he threw, if he were to follow it up with another flash, it would blind his teammates for like half a second. The mouse players coming out house are so blind. I showed Nickelback throwing this lower tunnel nade from short with a set lineup in an older trick video. However, the nade did okay damage. But here's a round where he throws the same nade and it owns 3 of the Sprout players. Nade well done. A safer way to molly top mid boxes from short is to jump throw it off the right wall instead of exposing yourself to throw the molly, which then you could be asking for trouble. FaZe have this CT setup where they send Kerrigan and Twist to push short while Robs will smoke the barrels above the stairs outside B. Afterwards, he will flash his 2 teammates to push through the short pipe to outside Monster, where they take control of this area. The smoke will block off the vision of SDY who was flashed. Nade stack short from window balk future pro number 1. You'll stand on this back left corner, aim here, then run forward and jump throw. These nades I could definitely see teams using in the future with how common CTs are holding behind this pillar. Future pro number 2, you'll be on the opposite end of the balcony, stand up, aim as shown, run forward and jump throw. There you have it, a nade stack to deal with the porch player. Long Molotov from Nitro, stand behind this door, he sets his crosshair on this part of the box, jump throw. Note, the Molotov only covers the back part of Long and not the stairs. If you're library and you want to come out and think that there's an op holding you, you could throw this flash, position is forgiving, duck, aim at this part of the sofa, then left click throw. This flash will blind anyone in sight looking towards library, which here is the flashbang being used in a pug and it's going to blind the opera holding from sight. You can molly pit from water, lining yourself up with this wall. You will aim at the line on the sandbag, then run forward and jump throw. So many of you all keep missing the deep mid molly, so here is a consistent way to throw it. You're gonna crouch behind the left wall inside house, put your crosshair like this, then jump throw. And now you don't have an excuse to miss this molly anymore. Try makes a really great play by jump spotting bank before even crossing any further past dice in A site in case there is a CT holding, which he spots OC with an op and pre-fires him. OC scoped in, is unable to see Try and gets killed. Movistar Riders smoke left side from spawn and they rush up short on their T-pistol. Death is going to smoke elevator and flash Tetris as his teammates go through the smoke to take deep site control. For the position, stay in the corner of the box and wall, aim at this part of the beam, then run forward and left click throw. This smokes con. Then you back up and sight flashes, aim here at the top right gap, left click throw. The flashes land inside Tetris and won't blind your teammates pushing through the smoke. Can somebody tell me why this mid molly is still broken after being patched multiple times yet there's always a way to throw it? This is a sign that vertical is unplayable and should be removed from the map pool. All in favor of this ruling, comment down below. Rain inside Cheetah smokes Xbox where he ducks alongside the wall, aims here, then left click throw. The smoke will give cover from mid if he wanted to peek out towards lane. After mollying deep, Electronic smokes Xbox by standing to the right of the wall. He's to aim as shown, then left click throw. The smoke bounces onto the lower part of the box. This smoke would have gave cover for SDY to peek lane, however FaZe smoked front Cheetah and instead SDY goes through it towards window where he has a one way to peek elbow. Hummer Esports have 2 players upper dark who smoke window and B door while 3 players wait mid door. I think the idea behind this was to draw rotations to take eyes off of mid, which then the 3 mid players would push through the smoke into B site. My good friend Digital will show you an easy lineup as CKZell had a hard time lining up his window smoke.
To smoke B window on dust 2, you can tuck in this corner right here, aim to the top left of this dot right there, and just jump through.
Rain has a nice deep banana nade from top first oranges. He will position as shown on the shadow, stands up, aims above this mark on the wall, then jump throw. The nade does really good damage onto simple, and then Rain will follow it up with your classic top banana retake nades where half wall is smoked off and car is mollied. Electronic's gonna smoke top con. For the lineup, you're gonna touch the stair wall and you wanna line up the lamp with the end of the window, then duck, and you'll aim at the right tip of the light, stand up, walk 1 step forward and jump throw. This smoke lands inside con and doesn't leave you the spread that most top con smokes do, where you can lurk on either sides towards jungle or stairs. Pros have been recently faking the monster molly by throwing it against the left wall, then getting flashed through the monster smoke. 00 Nation do the same except Cold throws his molly above monster. I like this better because sometimes the left wall molly could actually spread and burn you. Wrap smoke thrown from Jame on the right mid wall, which I have yet seen. Following the position, he puts his crosshair like this, then jump throw. Afterwards, James will follow it up with a long flash to sell presence, while his team will attack B. James's utility is hoping to hold and or draw rotations. Robs gets boosted on bridge to peek water. One tip here is to peek, then unpeek, then peek again. Why? Because if you unpeek, the T's might clear initially and see that no one is there, so they'll let their guard down, then you hit them with a re-peek that will catch them off guard, which happens here with Robs killing SDY, who had cleared the angle initially, so he let down his guard right after and gets killed. Patience is key, my friends. Mouse are on a complete eco and ninjas in pajamas planted on the B site. Mouse will triple boost mid in this corner to where B-Mouse is gonna catch out Brolin running away from the bomb site. Brolin was so confused as to where he was getting shot from. In order to get on top of triple, you need to get on the small box on the other side, and since it is smoked off, Farley's gonna ask for the boost, which now he's on top of triple with the smoke faded, and kills Frozen Donut and then 1 deeks towards Z. His thinking process was to use the smoke as a one-way when he was on top of triple. I have not covered how to smoke short standing next to the left of this box here, which Dexter does, and he puts his crosshair below this triangle, then jump throw. Mouse will use this smoke to rush B alongside smoking off cave. Cat smoke from Electronic top mid from the back wall where he is towards the left of the door, aims at the tip, then left click throw. He will follow it up with a window molly and rushes the short, gets a frag before being spammed through the smoke. Here's what the smoke looks like. There's not really any gaps that you can see through the smoke. Here's how to smoke house from window with the box gone. You're on the left wall, and once you see this part of the stairs, aim as shown, then jump throw. After throwing an instant window smoke, Fallen stands next to the trash can where he throws mid flashes, and he's going to aim at the corner of the window, then jump throw. Someone want to tell me why FaZe Clan know every utility in the book? Here they're going to nade stack Mustang. Yes, Mustang. And no one from Movistar Riders is holding this position, but let's see how to throw these nades. Kerrigan on the left silo positions himself in the middle of the left corner sticking out, stands up, aims as shown, walks one step forward and jump throw. Twist is on the opposite end of the silo and he puts his crosshair below lock, walks forward and jump throw, but he forgets to throw it the first time and has to go back and throw it again. I really like this nade set coming out of Brokey where he smokes door, mollies lane, and then to top it off with these sexy flashes. What's so nice about the flashes is that it lands behind the wall towards wood and it only blinds the T's entering door. Your teammates rushing cheetah won't be affected by the flashes. Just a friendly reminder that you can throw utility through the middle gap between the two silos on site, however Rain will overthrow this Molotov in this clip here. A simple way to molly second mid to delay any fast plays or rushes is to aim here, then left click throw. You can also follow it up with a mid smoke. In this clip here, the molly will delay the heroic second mid players and they are forced to wait out the molly before advancing. Instead of having two players take connector, what Movistar riders do is have some pious drop on molly for Mopez, who throws his first molly, then picks up the second molly and pushes up to throw the other molly to single-handedly take connector. Cool concept from Movistar riders. Mirage tip when you're on CT side is that the top mid boxes from the middle to the left side, you can wallbang with an AWP or rifle. However, towards the right side, there are some parts where you can't wallbang. Dan King after mauling T stairs will throw these flashes for Fountain for Bentat to peek off of, which he catches two of the MIBR players pushing up and destroys them. Are you the short player and the T's are coming out A? Support your teammates by throwing this flash over the wall, which you see here will blind the Palace player, preventing the trade. FaZe have a triple nade stack for top silo they throw at the start of the round, and what makes this different than the other ones is that they have two players nading from the bottom compared to the roof. The nades do massive damage onto two of the Movistar players. Let's learn the lineups. Twist has the best spawn, so he's going to be the roof player. Look where he aims right when he gets on top of the ladder, which then he strafes over, runs forward and jump throw. Make sure windows are broken beforehand. Robs had the third best spawn, and I take it Rain didn't know these nades, so Robs will be the front player on the ground, aligning with the glass on the door, aims as shown, run forward and jump throw. The issue with the floor nades is that they can't land as deep onto the top silo versus the roof nades. Kerrigan with the last floor nade lines himself up with this door, aims as shown, runs forward and jump throw. It is possible to jump spot water and shoot with a rifle from graffiti, and Cole does here, taking OC down to 20 HP. It's an okay play, but having an MP9 is more preferred and definitely more accurate in this type of play here. One play you could do when facing an eco or second round force buy against the CTs on A-side Mirage is to first molly balcony. As the molly fades, then throw a dark molly. This will help you clear both positions that are so annoying to deal with. Did the T's throw a lurk smoke? One counter to this is using this boost here to see over the smoke, landing simple kill onto Brokey. Next time you're playing Mirage, try this window one-way smoke from Diha. It's a super easy lineup to remember and to throw. He flashes window right after and gets on the other side of window where there's the gap for him to peek mid. Vitality seeing a smoke window from the CT side means that it's a one-way. Just know that if window isn't smoked off by you as a T, then it's a one-way smoke from the CTs. And Vitality take cover and wait for the smoke to fade. They aren't going to peek at all and take no chance in doing so. Electronic shows us how to molly secret where he is standing behind the blue, aims as shown, then left click throw. What makes this molly unique is that not only it covers the stairs but also the area above the stairs. If you don't know the basic secret molly, here's how to throw it. Just aim at the corner of this building, then left click throw. This is the default and most common way I see pros mollying secret. Playing behind boost is very common from CTs at long, and one way to deal with this is by throwing this flash here from behind rock. The flash lands perfect and blinds both 0-0 Nation players, setting up your Kinder for the 2K. FaZe have these fast diagonal smokes from T-Yard. All three FaZe players are on the back fence near each other, and the smokes land very fast after throwing them. The positioning and lineups are pretty forgiving for these smokes. In this round they use the smokes across the secret. Let's take a look at how to throw them, shall we? The front player Rain will line himself up with the blue touching the heart, aims at the top of the handle, then left click throw. This is the far left smoke. Brokey is in charge of the middle smoke where he stands in the middle between Rain and Twist, aims at this thing on the top of the garage, then left click throw. The bottom player Twist will stand where the yellow line is, puts his crosshair here, then left click throw. His smoke is for far right. And there you have it, diagonal smoke so you could throw mid round from T-Yard. If you throw the standard short molly, you can follow it up with this very easy short pipe smoke, aiming above these leaves, then run forward and left click throw. Let me know in the comment what your favorite trick was from this video. Check out these other trick videos I made if you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to reach 50k by the end of the year and I greatly appreciate the support. Till next time, NartOutHere, peace.